something that's good for me.
Hey guys, this is Roland Blase, and today I will teach you how to begin playing kompa on the piano. Now, many of you who follow me, you know I'm way past this, guys. We're learning all different types of solo techniques. We're learning songs. We're learning how to groove on different patterns. But this video today is for my beginners who want to learn how to play kompa on the keyboard. Now, if you need a full detailed approach on how to play kompa, I do have a course at kompakeyboardschool.com. If you type in the coupon code half off, you get it for $9.99. But today we will be learning how to get started with playing kompa. Now, one of the things that I had an issue with when I first started, if you look at my first YouTube video, I'm playing kompa on not so good sounding sounds, on not so good sounding keyboards. They're like, they sound kind of funny, they sound kind of cheap. The quality of sounds you're using will determine how you play kompa, guys. The better the sounds, the more you can flow and feel it and get in the feeling of it. So you need a good quality piano, a good quality keyboard, or good quality computer or module, whatever you're going to use your sounds with. You're going to need that, or everything you do won't sound as fun. It won't have as much fun as if you had good sounds. Now, music in general, you can divide into 4 things. When you know these 4 things, you will understand music in general. When it comes to kompa, the 4 things still apply. In order to play any type of song, any type of kompa, you have to know your key, you have to know the scale in that key, you have to know what chords are being used, and you have to know your chord progressions. So those 4 things are very important. Now, what do I mean by knowing the key? Most people play or know the key of C. But let's say the kompa song, like most kompa songs, are in G or B flat. I hear a lot of kompa songs in those 2 keys, sometimes F. You have to know the scale of that key. That's F. That's G. That's B flat. That's C, which is all white keys. So know your key, know your scale. You also must know what chords are being used. Let's say someone's, it's the ande. So I'm gonna play an ande rhythm right now. So this is the ande. What is the key? That's the first thing you need to know. This happens to be in the key of C. What is the scale? That's the major scale of C. So those 2 things you automatically have to know, or you can't play kompa. And what are the chords? What is a progression? What do I mean by progression? Progression is what chords in the scale are being used. As you can see, it's C, F, G, F, C, F, G, F. So what chords are being used? The C chord, the F chord, the G chord, and the F chord. Just basically 3 chords, because the F chord is used twice. So what do I mean by, we found out our chords, we know our scale, we know what key we're in, we know it's the key of C, we know the scale, which is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's the C major scale. We know it's all white keys. And we know our chords, which are 3 chords, but it's really played 4 times. Watch, it's C, F, G, F. Just over and over again. C, F, G, F. That's the basic kompa progression, which we call the ande. Now, The one thing you have to know when it comes to progressions, when you're learning compa, you must know your number system. That'll really help you guys out, or you'll be stuck and it'll be just complicated. What do I mean by the number system? In the key of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Each note in the scale, you can apply a number to it. And so when I say go on to 4, I go to the 4th note and I hit the chord, which is F. Go on to 5, it's G. Go back on to 4, it's F. So what's your chord progression for this and A groove here? 1, 4, 5, 4, 1. So until you know those 4 basic criteria, the key, the scale, your chord, and your progression, you will never know how to play compa or any genre of music. But guys, I teach this in the course I offer here, and with the coupon code half off at KompaKeyboardSchool.com, you can get a full breakdown of each and every one of these criteria and get started with compa today. So, in my personal experience, what personal things I've learned that helped me with compa? Learn different songs, practicing videos. One thing that helped me is learning different songs. Like the other day, you saw me learning that song, Boko. You saw me learning that song by Impossible. So that was my first time playing it, and I just learned it, and I did a video on it. But then I saw some techniques in that song that I was like, wow, I could apply these techniques to other songs. So you learn techniques through learning songs note by note. That's how I became a good compa keyboardist. Number 2, I practiced my inversions in the beginning, which instead of playing this regular C here, you can use the inverted version. You can take this C and put it here. Or you can take this E and put it on the top, which is the 3rd inversion of C. You're still using the same 3 notes, which is C, E, G, but you're moving them around the keyboard. You're going on different octaves. So make sure you know your inversions. That's how you can make your solos sound different. Also, one last thing you should learn is also your seconds. How to use your seconds. So instead of this, the second note here, you can always make it sound more pretty by adding your second note. I call it the pretty note. And you go on to 4, which is F, and you can add the second. So even in that same groove we were doing, adding the second will make it sound beautiful. Now in the course I teach you guys how to chake and different techniques, how to solo, different things like that. But we're not gonna go through that in this video. I just wanted to show you guys the main things you need to focus on when it comes to how to start playing compa. So what are some things we went over? We went over that you do need good quality sounds. You can't have a cheap 1980s keyboard trying to do modern compa solos. It's not gonna sound good, and you're not gonna feel good playing. So make sure you have good equipment for good. They have sound modules, they have Mac computers, they have main stage, some people use Contact, they have the new Mod X6, they have different things where you guys can get equipment. Now, if you can't afford equipment, there's a good website called AmericanMusical.com where they let you just finance anything. This Mod X that you see in front of me, I literally paid $100 a month and I had bad credit. But I paid $100 a month. It was the same price, $1,300 or whatever, $1,500, whatever. But I paid $100 a month and now I own it because they gave me a good deal. If you go to AmericanMusical.com, a trusted website, you can get good equipment for the low. Aside from good quality sounds, make sure you know the 4 things that are very important to learning compa or any style of music, which is your key, your scale, your chords that are being used, and your progression, which is 1, 4, 5, 4, knowing the number system. So learn those 4 things as you learn different songs in Kompa, and you'll be unstoppable in no time, guys. This is Roland Blase. If you need any assistance, any help with Kompa, go ahead and comment below the video. You can reach me at kompakeyboardschool@gmail.com. You can go to kompakeyboardschool.com and look for certain things you might get. This is Roland Blase signing out. Hey guys, this is Roland Blase. One thing I want to tell you that Kompa, you will learn Kompa, you will know how to play, and we've just released the official beginner's Kompa course. In the Kompa course, you will learn the key, how to find the key, what is the key, scales, chords, Kompa chord progressions, the number system. You will learn minor chord progressions, Kompa rhythm. This Kompa course, how to chaque, simple solo tips. You will know how to start your journey off playing Kompa for $19.99. This Kompa course has just been released. Go to kompakeyboardschool.com. It will be the first link on the top of the page, and you will begin to know how to play Kompa in no time. Most of the key elements to Kompa keyboard playing is in this course. So guys, do not wait, do not hesitate. Get your Kompa course now and start playing Kompa right where you're at.
Something that's good for me.